Some of you who follow me on other social media platforms will probably already be aware that I'm building a second module for Dibs Yard. But I haven't put much more than a few posts on YouTube, so I thought I might go through how I've constructed this module, just in case there's anything here that might help someone else. On the first module, I built the top and the ends with 9mm plywood, but the supports were battens from B&Q, which I think are 44mm by about 18mm, but I find they're a bit bendy. So this time, the end plates are still 9mm ply, the top is 9mm ply, but the sides are also 9mm ply this time. The construction involves a few tenon and mortises to sort of help keep everything together. I can't quite stretch to having a laser cut board, so I've had to do this all myself using basic hand tools and some electric tools. Let's take it to bits and we'll show you how it goes together. So the parts I've made for this baseboard are the main baseboard piece, which is 400mm long by 450mm wide, and has a pair of tenons cut in either end of it. There's the end plates, which are made of two parts. I think it's 1800mm tall by 450, and an extra sort of thickener piece which goes underneath the baseboard, but is there just to provide a bit more rigidity. So two lots of 19 gives you 18mm. So I know that 18mm ply is quite strong and very useful, so I thought if I laminated these together that would be fine. Then you've got two side pieces and two central braces, all from 9mm. The central braces have had some slots routed out of them to run cables through. I will need to route some slots out of the back side of this, I expect, because I will need my own couplers and point operation. You can see the joints are sort of like a half joint, and that was chiselled out. The end joints are also half joints, again chiselled out and lightly sanded. Alignment to the second baseboard is done with normal furniture alignment dowels, which a lot of people use for model railways. But to get the spacing right, when I did the first module, knowing I was going to have some more modules, I built a jig. And if I can just hold that like that, the centre position is 6 inches or 152mm from the edge of the baseboard, whichever you use to be the datum edge. Then 50mm either side of that is the alignment holes, and that corresponds with where the bolt will go through here, and on this end there's two male dowels because that will fit into the female dowels on the Dibs Yard baseboard. But on this side we have two female dowels, which matches what Dibs Yard has on either end, and that's so the fiddle yards can be fitted to it. Basically, this module will squeeze in between Dibs Yard and one of the fiddle yards. Here is a closer look at the jig I use for the alignment holes. It's made from 18mm MDF because MDF is engineered wood and is fairly stable and also quite precise. So it's made from one piece at the bottom, an end piece which gives you the edge datum, and then the main piece which has the holes drilled in it, which are 8mm. They provide me with the alignment, and also a couple of grooves on the top, and that is where the track will come, will line up with. So that will mean all of my modules, any of them should theoretically be able to be bolted to another within reason, and the alignment should carry on without any issue. I bought a pack of 10 of these alignment dowels off eBay. The bolts that hold it together are 6mm well, set screws, technically, with Allen heads. They go into these captive nuts, which I have pulled through from the other side. And this one actually has a little bit of epoxy on it as well, because I had a little bit of epoxy left over from when I put the alignment dowels in. I've then backed up the alignment dowels with ordinary wooden 8mm dowels and then cut them off flush. I've only done them on this board so far, but I do need to get around to doing it on the other boards too. There. That's better. That's got the alignment dowels in. Once that glue's gone off, I can cut them off flush. I'm Dibley. Thank you very much for watching.